Well, what a game for the neutral, but for being a fan of that game, it was heart palpitating at times, but will we take that one? It's kind of a result, but let's get into this and see what I think and you guys have to say. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Otis Steeler YouTube channel. Just thought to shout out to all you legends on the channel. I've just passed over 1.5 thousand subscribers. Absolutely amazing. So if you do enjoy this type of content, enjoy this video, hit that subscribe button and help us on the way to 2,000 subscribers. But getting into this video here, we'll start off with the team. It was going to be quite self-explanatory from obviously the team that played it against East Fife to what's going to be starting against Legia today. Of course, the two centre halves still stayed in of Goldson and Katic. Jagger back in the net. Back four, as expected. Midfield three, we went back when Davis, Jack, and Aribo. Arfield, Ojo, and Morelos up top. It was a question whether Jones would start because he played excellent against Midtjylland, but CVG went with that team and done an alright job. Today. My thoughts going into this game, I thought there had been goals. I thought we would have won 2-1. 2-1 was my prediction, and we'll just go into what you guys thought as well here before the game. I put up a poll at my Twitter, got a couple hundred votes. 66% of you guys thought just a Rangers win. The second highest was Rangers to win by 3 or more goals at 19%. A draw at 13%, well done to you, 13%, and 1% thinking a Legia win. Some of the comments here, we've just got 2-0, Arfield and Tav to score from Daniel Gordon, Alex saying 1-0, it'll be tight tonight, Rangers to win. Just, in general, it was a confident, we were all confident as a fan base, I think, going into tonight. We knew it was going to be a hostile atmosphere, we knew what we were getting ourselves into, and Legia almost set up a bit differently as what Gerrard and I think team expected. I think they sat in a bit deeper, especially the first half. What we thought, I think they played a lot more expansive in the second half, which left more spaces. But we were almost fatigued at that point. But we'll start off with their fans. Their fans were brilliant. They backed them from start to finish. We've got to give credit when it's due. Hopefully Ibrox is like that. It'll be even louder again as soon as we get that lead, because of course we need to score. We need to win at Ibrox now, because if they come and score at Ibrox, it makes it very, very interesting. We need to be solid, and I think they will come and fly at us at Ibrox because they know if they get a goal, it puts us in a really, really difficult position. You've got the game started off with our first real chance of the game was Ojo at the back stick with a header, lovely whipped in ball from Tav. He was getting a lot of space on that right hand side at the start. Don't know why, it's as if they hadn't done the homework on Tav, but Ojo had a back post header which was just about a yard or so wide the side of the post, which was our first decent chance of the game. And then you had Legia's chance. It was a cut inside, right foot shot, and McGregor done brilliantly to save it, but not only with his save, there's oncoming Legia players who done brilliantly to palm it off to the side as well. So it was becoming very apparent in the first half that Legia would let us have the ball with our back four. As soon as we went into the midfield to press into their half, that's when they were going to activate the press. I thought Aribo done brilliantly, counteracting that points with his quick feet. He's brilliant at it, he's brilliant at he's good in actual tackling as well. He does win the ball quite a bit and sets up attacks for us. He's got lovely feet, good acceleration, and he sets up a lot of attacks for us. There's one as well where he got literally rugby tackled, got the other player booked for that. I thought he was dangerous in the first half at spells. You had McGregor having to make another save. It was a good save. Straight at him, right enough, but it was just up to the side of him. It was a brilliant save. It was a very powerful shot. Again, brilliant to pad it off to the side. Like I was saying about the block that Legia were putting up, it was leaving Goldson with the ball a lot of the time. He was trying a lot of long through balls to Ojo, which weren't quite working out tonight. I seen him get a bit of stick for that, but I don't know if it was a tactic or it was the way, the lack of options he had at midfield and points. But we tried that long ball over the top to Ojo quite a lot, which wasn't exactly paying off. I thought Morelos and Arfield had good spells at times in the first half. I thought Morelos was a nuisance all game, just never really, he had his one chance in that first half was a good save, lovely ball through from Arfield. Morelos done well to keep himself on side. It was a good save. You do expect him to be finishing them all day, but that was one of few chances for him this game. But Arfield had one as well. Arfield had a chance that I thought was never a foul, and it would have resulted in a goal. Like, he was literally standing still when the goalkeeper jumping over the top of Arfield, and you get a foul. The goalkeeper's got too much protection nowadays. I think everyone says that. I don't think it was a foul at all, in my opinion. There was another brilliant one where Morelos got the ball into his feet, or was getting the ball into his feet, dummied it, made the defender look silly. Arfield played the ball again back to him after Morelos went round the corner, and he got clotheslined out the way of that, so he wasn't getting to that one. It got to half time, we had nearing 60% possession, but we weren't really threatening their goal. So of course we wanted to get that away goal going into the second half. When the second half started, it was very clear to see that Legia had a bit of a boot up the backside, shall we say, from their manager to say, come out here and try and get a goal. They pressed higher in the second half, and they really wanted to test us. They sat a second striker up to stop Davis and Jack receiving the ball so much just in front to be spraying the ball around, and it worked. We didn't get as much possession in the second half. They managed to bring that possession back, and 2 minutes into the second half they had a lovely ball down the line. It was cut back between, I believe it was Tav and Goldson, and it was a pretty good chance, to be fair. It was a half volley, but it was just behind them, so luckily that one went up and over the bar. Not long after that, again, they had a back post header from a free kick. You seen it, I think it was Aribo that just got caught under it. Goldson and Tav were not happy about that one. McGregor will just pretend like he knew that it was going wide. He watched it, but it was very, well, it was certainly too close for comfort. Our defenders did have a lot more to do in the second half. There was a moment of brilliance by John Flanagan. What a tackle. I thought he was well, we'll go into the man of matches later on, don't want to spoil that, but what a tackle it was. Last man, that was about 8 yards out, and he came through. He was already on a booking and clobbered through the ball. Clean tackle, just firm and fair. What a tackle it was to be a last man. And Katic as well, when Legia had a counter, she showed excellent pace to get there. He managed to slide tackle the ball in a way that obviously went off the Legia player and went out for a goal kick. I thought they two were brilliant in the back line in the second half. Two of our bigger chances in the second half fell from Katic, which was a header. It was a good header, to be fair to him, up and over the ball, but just unfortunately couldn't get that one on target. And then Aribo, which I thought was debatably one of our best chances out of the game. He did have options as well, but I don't know if he lost his footing. He got in that position with his left foot. He just tried to curl it. You know what he tried to do? Curl into that back post. Just didn't get a clean connection on it. Kind of scuffed the ball towards the goal, and it turned out to be more of a pass back towards the Legia goalkeeper, unfortunately. I thought Ojo done well today, and giving us an out ball. He's done a lot of powerful runs forward, driving the ball forward. Maybe not even having the most end product with him a lot of the time today, but it was good at giving the rest of the team a breather, bolting up that pitch. And to be fair, there was times as well he was getting caught coming back because of the runs he was making forward, because he was absolutely gassed. There was one that was a 2v1, Shaga with another outstanding save. Flanagan got caught 2v1. Ojo just couldn't make it back in time. We saw him, he was jogging, but he was obviously knackered from his forward run. It gave the Warsaw player a chance to shoot across goal. McGregor again, a brilliant save from that. One of our final chances of the game fell to Morelos. It was that snapshot. I think he was almost trying to catch a keeper off guard. He wasn't properly facing the goal. It was just kind of swivel on the edge of the box. Unfortunately, that one went straight to the keeper. But the last 5 minutes or so, it was just, you could see the intentions were just right. Let's not concede a goal here. Let's just see this out. The subs come on in the 86th minute, which I do not understand why. In my opinion, they should have been on from about the 70th, especially at the 80th, because our team started to look leggy. I thought Jones should have been on for Arfield. I thought Ojo could have come off. I just really was crying out for subs, but for whatever reason, Gerard thought it was best not to make subs, so I'm not going to argue with him. He knows the players better than any of us. He's one that sees them every day, but in my opinion, and from a lot of people's opinions, I don't know why a sub was not made earlier, but we did manage to get that 0-0 draw. My man of the match would be McGregor. Ryan Jack. Davis was good, but Ryan Jack and Flanagan, I'd give my honourable mentions to. But Shaga stands out as man of the match for me today. Let's go into the reactions from you guys on Twitter and see what you thought. A couple hundred of you guys voted again on the man of the match poll. 40% with the winner was Alan McGregor. Second very, very close was Katic and Flanagan by 24 and 26%, and there was loads of you guys in the comments of that saying Ryan Jack deserved it. Just going to read out some of the opinions that you guys had on that game. A lot of people again were saying Ryan Jack, thought he was outstanding, and I agree he has grown majorly since Gerrard's came in, and Gerrard's had nothing but brilliant things to say about him. I think he's growing more and more in the jersey. I think it'll be very, very important. Hopefully he can stay fit for the majority of this season. We've got Jim Beam 1872 here saying Jack was a special mention, and to Flanagan for that tackle in the box after being booked, outstanding it was. I totally agree with that. I did pick up on that one. Thought Goldson's a shite game from Scott Rowand. Sorry if I butchered your name there, but I don't think he had the most solid game. I think that might come into the part where he was giving the ball away, doing them long punts forward. I don't know if he was instructed to do that by Gerrard or what, but I thought Katic and Flanagan were the standout defenders today. You've got Hero 1872 saying I'll settle for it, always want that lifeline. They only need to score once and it's us to the wall. I totally agree with that. If they come and score one at Ibrox, we're in pressure, so we need to be solid at Ibrox. They know that we're going to attack, but I think they'll come out attacking as well. I really do think they will, because if they get a goal, like I've said there, it puts squeaky bum time to the max on that. A lot of people more saying Ryan Jack. Davis says Gordy. I've got Stephen Gilfanan here, so I'm butchering these names. McGregor made 3 good saves, didn't expect that from Legia. They look good, tough side. We will win 2-0 at home, good result for us away from home. Subs far too late, says Janet, even later than usual. I totally agree with the subs. I don't know why they were so late, but I'm still confident that we'll go to Ibrox and get the job done. I think we can keep them out. I think we've showed enough of that tonight. Defensively, with the backing of the fans as well, we need to get Ibrox rocking. I'm sure Gerrard will come out and say that. I'm sure you guys want that. It's what's best for the players. Hopefully we can get that one rocking and go out there and get this job done and get on our way to Gdansk. I'm not even going to attempt to sing the song about that. It just doesn't work, does it? But that's going to be all for this video, guys. If you have enjoyed this and stuck around for this long, thank you so much for being here. Subscribe for more of these videos. My next one will be on St Mirren game at the weekend, and then I'll be videoing the atmosphere and that sort of thing of the Legia Warsaw game at home, putting that on the channel, guys. So subscribe for them if you don't want to miss them. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching one more time, and we'll see you in the next one.